Jiva Life Coaching. I'm Coach Dominique, and this is Wellness Wednesdays, where we talk about mental health, wellness, and life. So, today's discussion is going to be about quantum mechanics. And in another segment, I'm going to cover quantum physics. I know a lot of people ask me, like, what is quantum physics? Why do you have it in your bio? Why are you so obsessed with it? But to me, quantum physics is a much more, many more layers to it. And so I want to cover that in a couple different segments at a later time. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to be simplifying as best as I can what quantum mechanics is, and why it's important, and how we can apply it to our everyday life. Okay. So, just for the sake of you guys having the definition, the sciencey definition of quantum mechanics is basically the behavior of matter and light on a subatomic and atomic levels. Okay, what does that mean? Dom, you're losing me. I don't get it, right? Well, basically, and keep in mind for all my science geeks out there, I am simplifying it to the smallest degree, okay, to help you grasp this concept. But let's just say you have two objects and they are moving simultaneously and you are observing their movement. Well, according to quantum mechanics, your observations is causing the two objects to move. So your reality, what you are viewing, is actually shaping the movement of the two objects. Interesting. I know. Now, why is that important, and how can that be applied to our everyday life? Well, everything that we experience and what we're going through, our emotions, how we perceive things are all being shaped by our awareness. Whatever it is that we see, how we perceive it, how we process that information, how we take it in, and how we apply it to the next day is all being shaped by our awareness. And so, if let's go back to the definition. If our brains can shape two objects and their movement, then our brains are shaping our reality on a constant basis. Okay? So it's so important for us to understand that we have so much power in our minds and our brains, but it's just that we don't know how to use it. It's something that we use, a tool that we use every single day, but no one really takes the time to figure out what is a brain, what is a mind, how does it work, how do I utilize it for my benefit. So once I'm trying to get into the habit of teaching you guys the different aspects of the mind and the brain so that you can manifest whatever it is that you want, or you can take your power back and have more beautiful experiences and less trauma. Okay? So, another theory that I like to cover, and this pertains to quantum mechanics, and it's such a weird theory, but I kind of like it because to me it lends itself to the idea that you have so much power. Like literally, what you see has it's just power in whatever it is that you see and how you process the information. So it's something called the cat and box theory, and you guys can Google this and really read up on it. And I'm paraphrasing, of course, but the cat and box theory is simply you have a cat inside of a box with poison. You open the box and the cat is dead. Why is the cat dead? Because the cat was in the box with poison. However, to the point of quantum mechanics, you caused the cat to die because you observed a cat in a box with poison. Therefore, your mind cannot comprehend that the cat could possibly be alive. Your brain automatically assumed it was dead, so then you are the reason for the cat no longer being alive. That's deep, I know. And so I like that theory because, again, it's depicting how our perception is shaping our reality, is shaping whatever it is that we see. So when we are jumping to conclusions, when we are assuming things, when we are freaking out, we are creating whatever experience it is that we are feeling because we have observed a situation and we chose the outcome of the situation. So that's really what anxiety is about when you get into people who have really bad panic attacks, is them overthinking and them assuming something has happened before it even happened. And so once you get this concept that we have so much power in just observation is and just observing things, then you'll be mindful of what it is that you're observing, how you're perceiving that information, and how you're going to apply it to everyday life. You'll be more conscientious of that, and you'll begin to protect what it is that you see. I know some of us really, really enjoy watching traumatic things, or we really enjoy watching just things that don't serve us or our highest good. And we have to be careful that we're not observing that, because and applying that, or having that stored in our subconscious mind, because again, some of the things that we store in our subconscious mind, we could have the potential to live those things out. So we want to be careful of what it is that we're observing, how we're perceiving information, and how we're applying that to everyday life. Okay, so protect your mind, protect your eyes, protect what it is that you see, and look at some nature, look at some good things. If I know that my brain is affecting, or what it is that I'm observing is affecting my reality, then I'm going to choose to look at better things. I'm going to choose to protect what it is that I see and what it is that I'm perceiving. Or if a situation does happen and I am feeling negative about it, I'm going to reevaluate why it is that I'm feeling negative and figure out a way to shift my awareness so that I can look at it in a positive lens. A good example of that would be, remember, I don't know, 5 years ago when you went through something crazy and you were freaking out, and now that you look back on it, you're like, hey, that wasn't that bad. Well, again, that lends itself to quantum mechanics. A simple shift in your awareness has changed your perspective on that experience. So you're able to look at it from a different point of view, and you're able to say, okay, well, that experience wasn't that bad, and it was really for my evolution. But in the moment, you were freaking out and you were like, what the hell? I'm losing it. Okay, so I hope a little piece of my nerdiness brought you closer to a peace of mind. Again, this is Gyra Life Coaching. I'm Coach Dom. If you guys want to know more about quantum mechanics, if you're just like, oh, this is really interesting and I really want to know, make sure you guys book a session. I could talk about this all day long. I will talk your head off about some quantum mechanics, okay? So make sure you guys reach out to me. Again, I love to talk about these kind of things. Or if you're going through anything and you just need a coach to guide you through it to help you shift your awareness, you can also book a session on my website at www.gyralifecoaching.com, or you guys can DM me and I'll guide you on how to book a session. Until then, I am sending my love, my peace, and my positive energy. Until next Wednesday, have a wonderful day.